Hello. Hi again. Another gorgeous sunset. Very beautiful. And today I've really been on this topic about identity shifting and the desires that we have. And lately I've been thinking about all of the desires that I have because we only have so much time in this life to accomplish the desires that we want. And that has been hitting me hard lately. Literally, we only have so many years in our life. And we can't give attention to all of our desires because we won't have enough time to do them all. So I've been thinking lately about just picking my top five. What are my top five desires for this lifetime? If I really sat down and thought about it, what are the most important things to me that my soul came in here wanting to do, that my inner self would just absolutely love to do in this lifetime? And so I wrote them down, and just as like a top three currently, I know for sure in this lifetime that I would love to have my own business and that I would love to be able to create products and create things that help people, that uplift the world, and that allow me to make something beautiful. Because I'm definitely a maker. I've always been an artist, a painter, a jewelry designer. And so that's one really big one that I have in my life. Ooh, look at me. I'm glistening, sweating a lot. Glistening. So, anyway, so I'm a maker. I love making things, I love creating things. And so that is going to be one of my absolute goals in this life is that I have to create things, make them, and hopefully start a business with them one day. And so that's one of my desires. Another one of my desires is definitely to be in really great shape and to just be as healthy and as fit as I can be. And I don't expect perfection, but I definitely expect to be fit and strong because another one of my desires is to climb a mountain or to at least climb to Mount Everest base camp. And right now, I don't know how that's even going to be possible, but I definitely feel like it's something that I just desire to do. It's something that I've seen and that I've just been so inspired by. And I just thought, wow, what a cool experience, how challenging it would be, how beautiful it would be. So that's another one of my top desires. So when I think about my desires, these are like the north stars of my life, what I'm working towards, what I'm envisioning for myself in the future. And so these are my top three currently, right now in my life. And of course, they can change, right? But at least right now, to have something to work towards, I think is super important. So finding out what are your top desires, I believe, is the first step in creating a new identity and creating your identity shift. There is a lot of talk online right now about identity shifting, and I think that's amazing because I think that our consciousness as a human civilization is evolving, and I think that we're learning more and more how to transcend our limited ways of being and our limited self, and we're transforming into a higher consciousness where we're able to tap into our highest selves, our most expressed self, our most unlimited self. So it makes a lot of sense that there's a lot of this idea about manifestation and identity shifting out there in the world. So identity shifting is really cool because it is based on transformation and how we are existing today, what is our current identity, and then stepping into a new identity. And the way that I'm looking at it is that we're going to definitely identity shift. But the way that we're going to identity shift is by first deciding what are the desires, because the desires likely are a new identity. I'm not currently a mountain climber. I'm not currently in the best fit, strong shape of my life. I'm not currently making products that I sell that are beautiful and inspired, but I have ideas for them. So those are different identities that are going to be associated with those desires. So those desires are leading me towards my new identity. So that is what I'm thinking of today. That creating a desire list, writing them all out, all of them, like every single one of them, writing them all out as just like a brain dump. and seeing what is in there. What desires did I come into this world with? When you were little, what did you dream of becoming? What did you dream of doing? What did you really want? So think about that. When you were a little kid, what did you really want to become or to do in your life? And just write everything down. And what have you seen over time as an adult? What did you see, like a Formula One racer and you're like, wow, that would be really cool? Maybe be a Formula One racer, or maybe just go watch a Formula One race. And that could be a desire that you really have in your heart, that you just want to go and experience that. And it can be literally anything. There's no judgment here. There's no right or wrong here. It's literally whatever you feel that's true for you is true for you. And that's good enough. So you don't need to justify what your desires are, even if they're small, really small. That's fine. That's perfect. So write out all of your desires, list them all out, and then pick the top 5 right now, or top 3, whichever you prefer, and pick the top 3 and notice what identity is going to be associated with them. Like I said, for example, mine, I'm not currently a mountain climber. I don't see myself, I don't identify as a mountain climber. But because I know that that is one of my desires and one of my goals and one of my identities, now I can actually start working towards that. And we'll get to that in later videos, because I think the first step is really distinguishing your desire, really getting clear on what it is that you really want in your life, and getting so focused on what's truly going to light up your life, what's truly going to light up your soul, your spirit, what is going to make you feel good and excited about waking up every single day, that you are working towards something that you're meant to do here, that you're being called to do here in this life. It could be being a mom, being a dad, being a really good aunt or uncle or a dog mom or whatever it may be. Like I said, there's no rules. Whatever it is for you, that's what it is. And so just being really clear, though, on what it is. What do you want? Who are you becoming in this desire? So write them out. What are your top 3? What are your top 5? And then once we have those desires down, they're clear. I know I've wanted this for a long time and this is what I want in my life. Then we can start taking the action steps towards them. And it's going to be in the most gentle way possible, because I personally am all about nervous system regulation and feeling safe in taking action and not pushing ourselves to do something that is beyond what we feel is possible, right? And not forcing it, not pushing it so hard, but just allowing it to happen naturally the way that it's meant to. And that comes with a calm nervous system. That comes with peace and a knowingness that it is going to happen. Whatever that desire it is going to come to fruition. And it's just going to be one step at a time, one baby step at a time. So that's it for today. Write out your desire list. What are your top 3? Leave them in the comments and start thinking about what is the identity that is associated with this version of me, the one who does those 3 desires that I have. What are they like? What is their life like? What do they do? That's going to be the next step. But again, for now, focus on the desires. What have you been dreaming of doing for a very long time that you want to start doing now? I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me, and have a beautiful day. Bye.